If you're looking for all the Sacramento Fourplexes for sale, you've come to the right place. To see all the available Sacramento Fourplexes on the market now, simply look below in the description or scan the QR code that I'm going to put on the screen in just a moment. I hope you'll stick around for another 6 minutes or so to hear about the 5 major benefits of how I can help make buying your next fourplex much easier. I've sold about 50 fourplexes over the past 10 years, so I'd like to think that my experience with fourplexes can help you navigate through the process of buying your next fourplex with the least amount of hassles. So once you have your list, I want to explain how I can help you determine which properties are worth spending more time on. Benefit number 1. For the clients I'm working with, I analyze every fourplex in the several counties surrounding the Sacramento market every week and send them out to you. You can quickly go through the list of available properties to pick which ones you want to explore in more detail by using the GRM reports I provide, which is a gross rent multiplier. The lower the number is, the better the potential cash flow. Please see my link in the description below for my GRM video to better understand how to use GRMs. Benefit number 2, once you pick the properties you want more information about, I'll analyze both the current rent and the market rents for each of those properties chosen. The first part in that process is I analyze the current rents using Rentometer Pro. As you can see on the properties report, there are 3 ranges: the 25th percentile, the 50th percentile, which is the average rent in the area, and the 75th percentile. For your analysis, I will typically be using the average rent or 50th percentile. As a rule of thumb for future reference, a fixer might be closer to the 25th percentile for rents, and a remodel property might be closer to the 75th percentile for rents. Most properties for sale are probably going to be below market rents, so this type of analysis is very important. This is the main reason for step number 2, where I reconcile the current rents versus market rents, which are where the rents really should be, to determine which properties would have the best overall benefit between short-term cash flow and greater long-term opportunity. Depending on your circumstances, in this step, you can find some real hidden gems below market rents, and these are a lot better long-term opportunity, but at the expense of short-term profits. These properties are hidden in the MLS normally, and there's no other real way to find them other than doing the type of analysis that I'm doing here for you. This would be a great time to mention if you want to know everything about buying investment properties in the Sacramento area. Please subscribe to my channel now so that you won't miss out on any of the great content that I'm putting together for investors just like you. So in this last step, we will have narrowed down the list quite a bit. So in benefit 3, we will look at this in even more detail. I will teach you how to do a detailed cash flow analysis so that you will know how to predict the potential cash flow on any of the properties you will be considering making an offer on. Again, please look for my video on the more detailed analysis process. Benefit number 4 is helping you determine a fair offer price on the property. To do this, I analyze the property in the exact same way I would have if you already owned the property. The first step is I look at the comparable sales. The comparable sales will show us properties that have sold nearby, but this is only one part of knowing what the true value of the property is. The second part of determining a fair price is to analyze the income and comparing the comps based on the income. This is called the income approach. I do this using the sold GRM analysis report. When looking at the sold GRM report, you will normally notice that the properties with the highest GRM numbers are the properties with the lowest rents and are usually at the very bottom of the comparable sales price range. The properties with the lowest GRM numbers are the properties with better rents and likely to be closer to the top of the comparable sales range. I go into this in a lot more detail in my video on analyzing small investment properties. Needless to say, I'm going to make sure you understand how to balance both the comparables and the income approach to come up with a price that makes sense for you. Benefit number 5, I will help you understand the contract and how to use contingencies to protect yourself. Let's face it, the contract is complicated, but I know it well, and I'll explain all the ways that I can help protect you using the proper contingencies. After nearly 1,000 career sales and 250 small investment sales, I know how to successfully navigate you through all the problems that are likely to pop up in a typical transaction. I have a list of trusted vendors. On that list, I have a good lenders, pest inspection, property managers, and all the other vendors that you're going to need to help you do your due diligence before you buy the property and to help you manage the property after you close escrow. It's really hard to try to go over all the benefits of working with a good agent in a short video like this. Whether you're planning on buying in 7 days or 7 months, give me a call, send me a text, or schedule a Zoom call. I'm happy to go over all of this in a lot more detail and to answer all of your questions and to help you plan a smooth investment purchase in the Sacramento market. As I said earlier, you can find the link to all the available properties that you came here looking for down below in the video description.